everybody. Thank you once again for coming to the Basement Outreach and God's Refuge House fundraiser. I once again am so thankful that you are here. It means so much to us to have your support, especially at a fundraiser. It's a time where you lift us up and we can just share with you the exciting news that God has done in this past year. The basement continues to be the hands and feet of Christ, reaching out to those in the darkness and lifting them out of the pit. We will continue to be that as long as God has called us here to do this work. And it is great joy to be able to be God's hands and feet. As I shared last time, it is like lending to the Lord when we give to those in need, and He blesses us in return, and that blessing is great joy. Thank you once again for coming. I also wanted to share with you that the last fundraiser we talked about a vision that the Basement Outreach Ministry has. Well, that vision has come to pass. And we're so thankful to the community support, to the neighbors, to everyone that has been involved to cause this home to come forth called God's Refuge Place. It is a faith-based home where we will have women come to recover and get set free from drugs and alcohol. The basement means so much to me personally and to our community. It is a place where we can get restored. It is a place where people can get refreshed. It's a safe place. We have people come in that need a safe place just to even have a meal. And we extend that love, and people feel the safety and the security of God, even though they may not even know that's what they're feeling. But once again, thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. It's so important to us personally and as the Basement Outreach Ministry. Our mission continues. We continue to go out to reach the broken and the lost. We sometimes switch days when we know more people will be out, but we continue to reach the lost and leave our doors open for those that are homeless, helpless, and without hope. So thank you once again for being here. We need your help. We continually need your help. We have a truck that comes in that needs unload. We have food to sort out. But most of all, we need you for the people that come in. They need to have people come in to love on them, to help them, to serve them. We need your financial support. And for God's Refuge Place, we will continually need support to be able to bring people in. We are a community. The Basement Outreach and God's Refuge Place is a community outreach. We engage in connecting with you and others like us in the community so that we can help one another. So thank you for connecting. Thank you for partnering. We could not do this without you. I love you and God bless you.
My name is Kira Masari, and I've been helping Pastor Julia in the Basement Outreach going on my second year.
Hi, my name's Kathy Joy. I've been with the basement since November of last year.
My name's Maddie, and I've been working and volunteering with the basement for about 11 months now.
My name is Pastor Joel Dixon from Fowler Community Church, and we've worked volunteering at the Basement Ministry for over 2 years now.
My name is Eric Brown, and I've been volunteering with the basement for the past 6 months.
So how can we help with the mission of the basement?
There's many ways you can help. If you don't have time to spend, you can always give the monetary donation. She will accept anything from a $5 gift card to a check or anything that you can do. So there isn't too little or too much.
People can help by just, what I simply do is I show up on Tuesdays. You show up ready to help out, work and serve people, and but you also want to come in there with an ear open to anybody who might have a need to talk about a problem that they're having that night, or just have compassion, because there's people with all kinds of circumstances that are coming in, and we're there to help them have a nice meal, receive the word of the Lord. And if you want to give back to the community, this is a great way to do it.
I think first and foremost could be a matter of prayer, make it a matter of prayer for the community. It's such a need there, but I think there's lots of different ways you can help by volunteering. First of all, like we volunteered a group of people to prepare a meal and serve a meal for one night out of the month. But also you can donate food, you can donate clothing, monetarily, you can donate money to them and to encourage them and help them, and just to love on people, really.
There's several different ways. Of course, monetarily is always in order, but there are very different times of the week where you can come down on a Tuesday and you can volunteer your services, whether it's bagging food or serving of those who come in on that night. Those things are very important to the movement of the basement.
How does the basement help our community?
I think the basement and Pastor Julia help in many different ways. One of the main reasons is just giving comfort and love and showing that someone is there for you. No matter what your condition, no matter what your problem, what you do or don't have to offer, there's still always someone there to help you. There's somewhere to go, there's a meal to be had, and there's someone to give you a hug.
Well, I was not aware of how many people in this area need fed. They need basic things, you know, and I think it just helps their morale. They get to come there, everybody talks, they laugh, we get to know each other's names, and it's a really blessed event.
The basement in a whole together, it gives back to the community. It warms your heart, it warms your stomach with food, and it lets people go off and have a positive outlook on life. It's judgment free. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you wear. Everybody's there to help lift you up. It's very uplifting. It's very the message that you receive, that Pastor Julia or some of her other speakers that come in, it's there to bring your spirits up. It's that this position that you're in your life right now, it's not forever. And if you follow the way of the Lord, that you will overcome whatever obstacle is in your way.
I think the people that are forgotten, if you will, the people that have a dire need for not just food, but also compassionate family, community, those people to be able to reach out to them, people that are hurting. And there's a lot of people hurting for one reason or another. And it's not just simply financially either. There's lots of different ways that people are struggling. And so I think it's a way where they can come together as a community and be like a family.
I believe this is an opportunity for us to gather around ordinary people just like you and I, and giving them an opportunity to make a step forward in life. So showing the love that we have for them, it carries it a long way. And we can do that by giving of our time and our talents to make sure that they can have a better chance in life.
Well, I think that's going to have an impact because a lot of people that get out of drug rehab, there's nowhere else to go. And when you say if you're in drug rehab for 2 weeks, you know, you think you're all better, you go home, you're not ready. So this is a mid place that you can go and get support and guidance and just really help you on your way so you don't feel like you're hanging out there with, you know, with nowhere to go.
Let's hear from those that appreciate the efforts of the basement.
Elisa.
I'm Sam. That's Ruben.
Larry. Savannah. I am currently expecting a child. When we've hit hard times, they were the only people that were there for us. Somewhere that I feel comfortable going if I needed help, and they make you feel comfortable. Yeah. They don't make you feel uncomfortable like most places do, by giving us clothes and stuff for our kids and something to eat when we didn't have it. Just that I thank her and that I'm very appreciative for everything that she has done and may possibly do for me in the future.
Christina Butch. And I've been coming to the basement since September 23rd, 2017, 3.5 years. I really don't have too much family outside of the basement, and the basement is my family. Personally, the basement's helped me physically, spiritually, even nutritionally. I've seen the basement at a lot of different seasons. There's a lot of encouraging people that are here, a lot of different programs. I thank you for God, mainly, to be able to provide the basement and Pastor Julia and all the men and women and volunteers. I just want to thank them for coming together and showing how caring people can be in the world without even knowing them. They make you feel so comfortable that you've known them your whole entire life. It's just an amazing atmosphere.
I'm Kevin Miller. I've been coming here 4 months. Actually, I had some problems since. Well, when things got rough for me, I got help here. I made a couple of friends. Of course, there's always the generosity, food they give out and a meal each week. Well, I would like to give mostly love myself, but in words, I can't really express enough thanks for Pastor Julie, for preaching, teaching in the basement. And of course, there are the people who perform, they play guitar and sing around here, and all the helpers here. And I guess I gotta thank God too.
I'm Eric White. I've been at the basement a little over 2 months now. I just got out of prison after doing a couple years, and life was rough. In the idle time, my idle time has been dangerous to me, getting inside of my own head, and like negative thinking. The people I've helped, the good feeling inside it's given me, and the opportunities it has led to the employment. I've had a problem with that, and me and him have so much work lined up now. Everybody's been so good. Every need that we have, they're willing to go out of their way to help us. And they're just helping me get on my feet. Finding employment and just people to help me all along my route of just getting established again.
My name is Shane White, and I've been at the basement probably about 3 months now. I came here from a sober house to volunteer, but it also gives you like a sense of purpose, meaning and value to your life. Helps you stay focused, doing the next right thing. Giving back to the community, getting involved the same way. Business opportunities have opened up. Been able to get involved with some other programs as well. It's just been amazing, absolutely amazing. There's no way to say thank you. It's just amazing. It's just like one of those things you're along for the ride, and you just experience what it is and just, and just be grateful and just live with a grateful attitude.
My name's Jim Reed, and I've been here 3 years volunteer. I came from a life of alcoholism. That's why I'm in the wheelchairs. They helped me through 2 terrible things that happened in my family, 2 deaths. It's an outreach. It helps others. Gives you gratification, and it shows that you're doing a positive. I've been sober 4.5 years since I've been here, and makes you be more positive than negative. Thank you. Right. That's all I can say. And I come here when I'm called, every Tuesday or Thursday, whatever. I come here undoubtedly. So I give her all what she gave me.
My name's Mark. I've been coming to the basement for 3 years, and I've been helping out, volunteering for two years. I spent some time homeless down in Tennessee, and that was the first time that I started a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And I had a child down in Tennessee, and I came home, I was originally raised here, and I was looking to continue that relationship around here, and I found it in the basement because I'm actually not allowed to see my real family. I have a civil protection order, and I haven't been allowed to see them, and I'm still not allowed to see them for 2 more years. All these people here, they are my family, and I found a new family. It was difficult for me, and difficult for a lot of people, being alone in the world and not really knowing where to go. That's really hard to do because I'm so appreciative. I just devote my life to Christ. That's really the only thank you I can really give them. I'm here every week as much as I possibly can, and I just love her to death, and that's all I can really do.
Perfect. All right, man.
Thank you everyone for coming and watching this video. I am the director of the Basement Outreach Ministries, Pastor Julia Wake, and it has been a privilege and a humbling honor to serve in this capacity. I just thank you so very much for being here. One of the scriptures that have come to my mind recently is in Jeremiah, where the Lord says that He watches over His word to perform it. And that is what has been happening at the basement and at God's Refuge Place. He is watching over the word that He has given us, and He is faithful to diligently cause it to come to pass. And that is what has been happening. And I thank you so much for being a part of that. We could not do it without you. And also for the Basement Outreach Ministries, we continue to be the light. Our scripture is Ephesians 5:14, where God says to take His light out to those that are sleeping and awaken them. And so we go out with His light, His love, and we awaken them out of their sleep to bring them into Jesus Christ. And that will continue to be our foundation for the Basement Outreach Ministries. And for God's Refuge Place, we have Psalms 25:4, where God says that He will teach us His ways and we will follow His path. And that's what we want to do with the women who come. We want to teach them His ways so that they can follow His path. And through that, they will be successful. They will recover. They will live a life of freedom. So we are so excited and so thankful for you coming and being part of this fundraiser, for your giving. We need the financial support. We need hands-on help. Thank you again for your donations. Thank you for coming. We are so very blessed to be partnering with you in the city of Warren. God bless you. Bye-bye.